What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer, and today I'm thinking Gravedigger, because it's actually been a little bit since we played with Gravedigger. If you're wondering what my preferred skill is on Gravedigger, it's by far King Lear. I think this is his best skill. And I guess we'll do the generic double summoner shit, because people seem to like that whenever I do it. And we'll start with the sword and take the medallion. Though obviously I'm not committing to either of these characters. Always like to say that because, you know, don't get too excited what you hear at the start of a run, because I don't know what the run entails. So we'll just have to see what happens as we go. But two summoners together is always a good time, so we'll give it a shot. Not too keen on Hydra as a quintessence. I think it's pretty bad, but still not one to turn down the free resources that you get from doing this minigame. So even though it's not anything to write home about, you know, it's like most of the money you get from this is pretty small, as well as, you know, only 3 bone shards per urn. But like, I don't know, it's not like I'm gonna turn down free bone shards or money for that matter. You saw me? All right then, go ahead, bring it on. See if I care. All right, you too. Get down here in the King Lear pit. See what happens. Didn't turn out well for you, did it? I tried sparing you. I really did. I think that's all the chests in here. Not too many chests, but whatever. We'll take what we can get. I'll pick this up, but I'm probably... I'm not sticking to freaking Hydra. Hydra sucks. But we'll hold on to it for now. Item room. Give me items. So the thing about Gravedigger is when you first pick him up, you know, base rarity Gravedigger, not very good. Yeah, you know, you probably picked him up as a new player and you're like, oh wow, this guy's not even that good. Like, you know, I'm never picking him up again. He's terrible. But just stick with him, get him to legendary, and then you'll really see the power of Gravedigger. Really, really powerful skull. One of the better ones in the entire game for sure. Don't knock it till you try it. Well and proper, because, you know, picking up any skull at common, they're not going to be very good. But just stick with it. Trust me. Alright, let's see if we get a high roll door count in this run. We'll know after this room. These Dark Elites are kind of putting me through the ringer, though. Mostly because my Gravedigger doesn't have a good swap at common. Like, his swap doesn't do a lot of damage, so whenever we swap out to him, we're not really clearing the board. Also, low roll door count. Sucks to suck, but we can overcome it if we just get a little lucky on gold percent or treasure 4. Preferably both. Let's see if we get lucky here. Gold percent gain, please. Didn't mean to do that. We'll take that, I suppose. Why not? Been showing up a lot on my runs lately. He can't leave me alone. Not that I'm complaining too much, because it's like this item's, you know, I don't think it's like the best item or anything, but it's fine. It's not. I'm not upset to have it. Antique box. We got kind of cooked here. I'll buy this. I think this will be pretty helpful with both of these characters early. And I do see the orc there. Notorious orc unenjoyer here. Kind of known for not liking it as much as most people. I think it's kind of something people get hung up on. I'm not saying Orc's bad. It is a very good quint. It's like the best quint in the game, just in terms of numbers on the board. But I do think people get hung up on killing the bosses extremely quickly, when that's not really the goal of Skul. At least it's not supposed to be. The goal is supposed to be to win the run. And you can win runs without Orc. So that's kind of how I feel about Orc. Though I do acknowledge its power, I'm not here in complete denial and saying it's like bad or anything. That'd be ridiculous. So one of my comments was saying, whichever legendary you want their adventure of, apparently, or their legendary of, you should apparently loot them second or kill them second. It was a little confusing. but apparently there's a way you can like manipulate the RNG. So I don't know exactly what to make of that, because like I said, I don't entirely know what the commenters were talking about. It was multiple people in one video, so I have to assume that y'all are talking about something something that's actually a thing you can do. So I don't know. I'll try and keep that in mind. I'll try and kill the... I'll just do both, I guess. I'll kill the adventurer I want their legendary of second, if I can just like get into that min-max habit, and also loot them second. I can't remember if every adventurer... I'm pretty sure I've definitely gotten adventurer legendaries on like the last adventure I've looted before. I'm like almost certain that's a thing I've done. But like I said, I also could just be misunderstanding what people are trying to tell me. Either way, I'll do both. Like moving forward, when there's more than one adventurer on the field, if I can avoid it, I'll try and kill like the one who I want their legendary of first. It kind of makes sense, I guess, when I think about it, because it's like the mage is the adventurer whose legendary I want the most of, usually at least. Obviously also the huntress, but she's kind of harder to kill, like in terms of some of the other adventurers. She doesn't have as much HP, but she's like in the air and you can't hit her as easily. So the fact that I don't see her adventure ever could be just because I don't kill her in the correct order to like manipulate the RNG. That's something we'll worry about in Act 2, as long as I remember. I might just forget, knowing me. That's I gotta be honest, that's just kind of how I am. I'm a forgetful guy, but I'll do my best to remember. Gold percent gain, please, please, please. I'll just settle for treasure. Maybe we'll get lucky down here. We don't have gold percent gain, so that was risky, but we're gonna leave that there so it doesn't appear in the pool of items. Yeah, we don't have it yet, but hopefully soon, because I'd like to start really getting my money up. Nah, I mean, bro, kind of need that shit on this slow roll door run. It matters a lot. Die, fools. I don't know how far I'm going to go into Masterpiece here. I think this item would actually be pretty good to have around on a run like this, if we're going like Gravedigger recruit. So I'd like to keep the Goblet of Everlasting Heat. Or what's it even called here? Goblet of Battlefields. That's what you evolve it into. I always forget what it's called at first. Not a bad item at all. Can you like plant? Why is it not planting King Lear's? What the fuck? That was very weird. Wait, what? What is going on, man? I'm so... Maybe that's like a fake grave. Weird glitch. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. I know console players have some pretty funky Gravedigger glitches they have to deal with. Also omen time, maybe? What omen do I want here? I mean, there's plenty of omens I'd like to have. I like most omens. There we go, though. That is a dangerous omen to take early on in a run, but eventually that's going to pay off. Eventually, hopefully, we will get to a point where this thing's popping off constantly. Now, one thing to point out about Gravedigger, especially King Lear Gravedigger, is you really like crit items with this build. And you know, I've been trying not to do them as much lately. If I do see an invisible knife on this run, I will very likely be taking it because it's really good. Like, I think sometimes I should be allowed to do a crit item, you know? It's not like I should never do them, it's just I should try and do them less. But like on this build with this character, that's what it's like, that's your goal, you know? So just want to get that out of the way. Now, I also could go an ability spam item route, but I've also been doing a lot of ability spam items lately, and I don't want people to get tired of that too. Because, you know, little known fact, that's actually my favorite archetype in Skul. I think it's a really fun one. There's also, of course, like side archetypes we could maybe get luck into, like Arson or whatever. Not that Gravedigger Arson is particularly good. It's like pretty mid, but you could do it if you wanted. And also, we're not even committed to Gravedigger, I should also acknowledge. Like, we could go any number of directions from here. It's hard to say where this goes. Also, Gravedigger is really bad at fighting Yggdrasil, especially with King Lear. Actually, all of his skills are bad at fighting Yggdrasil. So we're kind of like in a position here where it's like shit is not very sweet. Like we're definitely getting a Yiggy ult, maybe 2 if I'm not careful. So I'm not happy about that, but you know, the only reason I dodge these is because look how much time they waste. And here we're just gonna pummel him. Hopefully, once he's on the ground, the King Lears can actually hit him. Didn't pummel it as much as I would have liked, but at least we got some damage in. I don't think we're getting a second Yiggy ult, so that's like, I'm happy about that. We can at least take solace in that. And if you can get like a King Lear on one of the branches, like if you can get a Grave to spawn up here and put a King Lear up there, they can hit him then. So a little bit of a longer Yiggy fight, but not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. It's just annoying. Alright, give me some curses. I've been getting really cooked on curses lately. It's making me sad, so could you give me something cool here? Yeah. We'll take OCD. It's early OCD, so it's kind of scary. But, I ain't turning my nose up at OCD. That's, like, almost free amplification, especially later on in a run. We'll just... you know what? I'll put some bone shards into this recruit. Because rare recruit's going to be better than common recruit. Recruit also doesn't become very good until legendary, but with OCD I kind of want to make some commitments that I normally might not, because we don't want this to end up badly for me. Already took 5 damage to OCD. Okay. Could you move, sir? Thank you. Why is it not activating? What? Sometimes Goblet of Battlefields and Goblet of Everlasting Heat and their range at which they can activate is like perplexing. That was like crazy. We'll keep what we have, I guess. Wait, I took OCD in there? Man, OCD is definitely going to shred me to pieces. I got to be, like, very on top of that. Oh. Okay. Alright. Davy Jones. Now, he's missing bombs away, but that's fine. We don't need it. We want it, but we don't need it. What we really want here is treasure. So I'm really gonna be. Fuck. You know what? Actually, I meant to buy that Plague Stone. I'm restarting the room. Okay. Yeah. I'm not. That's crap, man. My Achilles heel accidentally being like slightly off center when buying an item, and then it re-rolls the entire thing. My worst enemy returns. Brawl box, huh? That could have our salvation in it. What other brawl items are there? There's fucking Shadow Spirit. There's Belt of Strength. And then there's like less likely ones. There's also the Bone. It's kind of low odds for it to have what we want in it, and I feel like saving my money rather than throwing it away, so we're just gonna move on. Wraith is here. I do like Wraith, but only with I only like it with weakness exposure, which we don't have right now, so. Also, Davy Jones seems maybe a little risky with HAVOC, having OCD, we're gonna take so much. He's not very good at dealing with crowds, so maybe I'm cooking myself here with this Davy Jones. We'll see. Just have to make sure that I kill enemies quickly more than being able to deal rapid DPS to them, which Davy Jones thankfully is good at. So now, one thing I don't think Davy Jones is good at using is Goblet of Battlefields, actually. You do a lot better, that's for sure. Okay, we'll definitely take this. Could be... You know what? I'm going to be smart and ditch this. I think it's going to get me killed if I hold on to it for now. I am such a huge fan of that item, but... I think there comes a time where you have to acknowledge reality and realize it's literally just going to kill me before I can get to a point in the run where it's going to be useful. So, my IQ just went up 3,000 points. That's right, 3,000. Alright, so she is here, but both of these are fine. We're gonna try and kill her first, though. That, once again, could be a mistake with OCD here. Oh yeah, we want to kill her second, actually. What am I saying? Okay, so she's gonna ult then. That's fine. Go ahead and ult. Go ahead. Oh, she's dead. Never mind. Okay, well, that was a failure. I immediately forgot the fucking game plan and tried killing her first. But that's fine, because if I do get her legendary, then I'll be happy, because it's an incredible legendary. But I really wanted the mages. Okay, no, let's try both. I'm going to loot her second. Okay, so it didn't work either way. Whatever, man. I tried. We'll get a unique Gravedigger here to see what our second skill is. I can't really be unhappy with any of them. Macbeth is pretty good. Not with crit items, but with ability spam items. Macbeth is really good. It's just a high damage skill, which is like obviously going to be powerful. Uh-oh. I'm scared. This room is definitely a OCD murder machine. Okay. This OCD is freaking killer, dude. I might already be dead if I didn't ditch my Omen. If I can get my boots awakened soon, that'll be really good for me, because then I'll be hitting all the enemies with it. Maybe I should have just used... Oh, wow, what a choice. I guess we don't have a balanced skull, so I'm just going to take this for treasure. I really don't want to get rid of this, but I think I'm just going to. I've been holding on to it because it's been really helping my Gravedigger, but at this point, I don't think it makes sense to hold on to it, so... Are we at the yes, we are. Gotta say, I'm happy to see the shop here. We are not the strongest yet, and even though I don't have a lot of resources, we have enough to hopefully get some good stuff here. And there's my gold % gain. Very useful. Thank you. Now, I'd really like some masterpiece. Come on, man. Bruh. We'll take a ability spam item, though. This can go... So no masterpiece yet, but I will happily take my gold % gain, and hopefully a better shop coming up soon. Just sucks because now we still have to carry the unawoken boots. And if we had the awoken boots, man, we'd be so much better off. Though we already are better off with the ability spam item. It's going to be pretty useful. Oh my god, bro. I feel like I'm treading water out here. These rooms are killing me, man. I knew this when I took early OCD. So, like, I'm just reaping what I sowed, but I don't like it. I like reaping, but I hate sowing. I think one item here that would be pretty useful, and I saw it earlier, but I didn't take it, is thief armor. I did think about taking it, but I ultimately decided not to, and that's on me, man. Save this anchor. Predator, thank you for the bone shards, man. On another run, maybe I would consider you, but today, no thank you. Someone also asked a comment, or left a comment, I should say, asking why I die on purpose often in the Lyon sisters fight, and it's because I want to activate very specific items that have on-death effects. There are 3 of them. Olive Tree Cudgel, Irresistible Suggestion, and Howling Egg are the items that I die on purpose for. They are very powerful and very worth activating. If all it costs you is 3 dark ability points, so you can have a last resistance. For the record, this is not like a new player recommended strategy. If you're new, don't do this because you actually want your extra lives and stuff. But if you're like me and you are experienced and you can handle not having like a extra life, that would, you know, like you don't want to lose your reassembly, but losing your last resistance is fine, because that's just nothing. You don't really care too much about that. All right, let's see if we get lucky here and get the long-haired sister to come out. Okay, well, we'll just kill her. It's not what I wanted to happen, but I'll accept the results. Gotta be careful. Okay, no, she still has a lot of HP. Ooh, yeah. I don't want to almost die yet, because I want to make sure I can get out of the fight without actually, you know, losing my reassembly. So, even though I'm trying to die here, I want to die at a time that's convenient for me, which is not now. So, that's lucky. Okay, actually, kill me. Because now the wheel's here to take her out. Okay, did I take that hit there? I probably did. If I did, I'll be at a little less than I would have been if I didn't, but that's fine. We keep our reassembly, and that's all we care about. Now, if you could immediately reward me with an olive tree cudgel, I would love that. Do see a forbidden sword. It's really not that good on either of these characters, so I'm probably not going to take it. But also, what else is even here? I guess I could just take the money. Yeah. I'll take the money. Both of these characters, not very good users of Forbidden Sword. You could, at least Davy can use it on his dash actions decently, but it's not enough to justify it. Take Old Reliable. So hopefully moving forward, the OCD is a little less punishing, but like I'm actually pretty scared, nervous about this upcoming portion of this act. It's got me shaking in my boots a little bit. I won't lie. Are they summoning? Oh, we're definitely getting an ultimate golem here. There's no getting around it. Okay, so what I need to do then is actually just clean up as much of this room as I can. I don't think there's anything I can do about the Brawler Dark Elite. This is so fucked. Okay. Oh! Dude, I hate when the game does that. Like, he's clearly up here. He's standing up on this ledge. Why is Brawler reaching down there? Like, it's like, come on, man. Be serious. That was a horrific first room. I can only take solace in that hopefully we'll be reaching the shop soon. Because that was bad. There's Thief Armor. And also this is back. We're definitely not taking that right now. I don't really have room for this. I guess I could get rid of this. But then I lose mana cycle and I don't like that. We also don't have any crit rate, so it's not going to be that good. I think we just have to break this. I'm scared. Okay, there's the shop, so we just have to get out of this room with our shit intact and we're good. Tornado, Dark Elite, be aware of that. They're spawning a guy. Guess I have OCD everywhere, shredding me slowly. No. Where's that? Where'd I get shredded for OCD there? If I could just get the stupid boots, dude, we'll be so good. We're definitely not doing an ability, or actually, I might just do it. And you know what? I'm gonna do an ability swap. We'll do at least one. I'll accept that. I think that's better. All right, game. Oh, ho, ho, ho. What did I say earlier? Olive Tree Cudgel, please. Thank you. Sure. Save that on the ground, actually, because I might see a masterpiece here. Man, that would have been the best case scenario, is to get the masterpiece awoken here and then be able to ditch some of this garbage. Oh, I don't like this. But I think I'm ditching this. I don't like getting rid of mana cycle, which I guess means I could buy it on the pedestal. But I also think that's probably a little too much to do right now because I still need to get this masterpiece shit done. So we'll just hold on to this shit I don't like for now. Get rid of our mana cycle. It's not the end of the world. It's not good. It's not the end of the world. I'm getting a little cucked by the wheel spawning and like destroying enemies without my consent. Not cool, Mr. Wheel. Alright, we got some money off that. I'll take it. Okay, so I heard Frieza! We're dead. Okay, we're alive. Barely, but we are kicking. Frieza, once again, the wheel cucked me. I don't know. I love this item so much, and yet it does this to me over and over again. I gotta say, kind of messed up, man. Like, I'm like one of your biggest fans. I've always loved the wheel. We don't really have any legendaries here we care about, and also, frankly, we're not in a position to min-max like that, so I'm just gonna kill them. If I just simply kill them, then what can they do? They will fucking fall and die. Alright. Couple heals here and there. Bunch of commons. Get out of my face. Ooh, I was about to take the Quint, but I guess I'll just take the freaking 5 bone shards, whatever. Upgrade our Gravedigger, and then we can start scaling what really matters. Our skill cooldown and attack speed. That makes Gravedigger way stronger. And also, like I said earlier in this run, this is where Gravedigger really takes off and becomes his greatness. The greatness that I love about this character. And this is where this begins, so... Legendary Gravedigger is in a league of his own. We also have Sin here, but I don't think I care too much about Sin. What do you got? Yeah, not interested. I'll just want the money, which I'm appreciative of the money. I'll take it. Wow. What even happened to that guy? I don't even know. Let's go ahead and deal with this. Oh, don't mind if I do. We're already at the shop. This is like a min-roll door count run, dude. But we're not really feeling it too hard because the game's been pretty generous with the items. Though I, like I said, want to get rid of these garbage masterpiece items that I don't want. Could I please ditch these masterpiece items? I'm gonna take the bone shards. Call me crazy. Still no. There we go. Now we can get rid of this garbage that we don't want. So this goes. We'll hold on to this for now. And maybe that was a mistake. I'll buy the food. We still have treasure 4 with gold % gain, so like we'll have some money hopefully for this next shop. But now we have our Goblet of Everlasting Heat, and we also have our Great Sage's Time. Both I am happy to have. Wouldn't mind getting some magic scaling on this run, though, because we do have this Gravedigger. Though he will do just fine with the physical scaling and like, you know, the ability spam items doing the damage for him. But I would like my Gravedigger abilities to be doing good damage, too, so... Alright. We're in really good shape now. Like, things turned around pretty quickly. Which is typical in this game. Let me not forget. Okay, we already opened it. But yeah, swings like this in Skul are normal. One shop cycle, we're struggling and, you know, shit seems pretty rough. Then we immediately turn it around with a good shop. Get our masterpiece awoken. Now we don't have to worry as much about the dastardly OCD ruining my day, because now we can just hit all enemies with just dashing. Makes it like a lot easier to handle. I'm feeling pretty good. Now the Omega low roll door count thing is not something I'm super stoked about, but other than that, I'm big chillin'. Hello, Chimera. Hopefully your day's going well. As well as it can be. There's our Great Sage's Time popping off. Alright. So we are in pretty good shape here. I'm actually shocked at how strong we are. I didn't expect to kill her that quickly. Gold mask, you say? I mean, at the minimum, we replace this with it. But I wouldn't mind. Actually, wait, what am I doing? Get rid of this. Get rid of that and get some Giga Gold % gain for a cycle. I know we have Treasure 5, but we don't really care too much about that. And we don't have crit items. This is a pretty late Melanophobia. It's like, at the most, this will likely get me like 70%. What am I looking for instead? I actually wouldn't mind like Trance. This ain't gonna get me a lot of damage %, so I think sadly we have to say no. Hold out for something a little better. If only that had shown up last act, it would have been pretty good. Like I said, I do want my magic to be a little higher. Actually, I want my stats overall to be higher, but we have lots and lots of item slots that are currently dedicated to non-damage scaling, and we're doing pretty good even with that being the case, so I'm not worried about our chances here in Act 4. I think we're in good shape. It's just a matter of the rest of the shops treating me well. But like I said, Giga Low Roll doors, not good. So this money that we're going to be earning in this portion of the game is going to hopefully go a long way to making this an acceptable shop for us. As you can see, though, like I said, we are not struggling. We are in very good shape in terms of our damage. Just a lot of items slowly pinging the enemies to death. Gotta be careful here not to get OCD'd. That should do the trick. Yeah! All the bone shards in the whole universe. Nom, 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 nom. I'll eat them all. I love them. Okay, I don't love demon hunters. We do have treasure. Yeah, nah. I don't think these characters are pretty, like, you don't want to build like a mutant plus run with either of these guys because both their swaps are mediocre with their damage. I don't even have an enhanced inscription yet. Well, I guess I have treasure, which is not something I'm against doing if it comes down to it. Treasure plus is obviously really powerful. Alright, an extra door to go into before the shop. I imagine this will be the last one, though, based on my my door knowledge. A bit of a door whisperer, if you will. I know my shit. Last door, I'm calling it. If I'm wrong, then there will be no consequences because I have nothing to wager. But if I'm wrong, then, I don't know, -1 enjoyment point for you guys. And I was right. And we have a good amount of money for the shop, so hopefully it treats me well. Shop, give me all the things, please. I don't even know what I want, honestly, but if I see it, I'll know. I guess invisible knife would still be nice. Could go for duel. I think at the minimum we get rid of like one of these. Take this. No. Fulgent Dawn, maybe a little too late. Because this shop didn't give me what I was hoping, which makes me think I would not mind going another shop cycle with Giga Gold % gain. My inscriptions are pretty horrific right now. Like, we have this and this, but we don't have artifact or arms. What's this? It's money, I think. I think we got money with that. Yeah, my inscriptions are a mess right now. But if we get treasure plus, it turns into a bounty. Honestly... Oh, I didn't... oh, no, I have it. What am I talking about? I'm thinking. This could definitely be a treasure plus run. But I'd like to have a better treasure item than these two by the end. Definitely ain't willing to get rid of this. It's too useful. Having courage is important. The wheel has kind of cucked me on this run a little bit. Makes me think it could maybe stand to go. But then I lose mana cycle. No, I don't have mana cycle. And also this could go, but I kind of like it. I also don't need this necessarily, but it is a lot of physical damage. I think we can get rid of that, I guess. We still have a decent amount of money we're going to get in this next area. Also, let's take Harubong. Alright. We'll accept that. That'll do. Yeah, I'm killing you like that. How do you like me now? Disrespected. Just like these guys, also disrespected. And I'll continue to do so. We're just going to go up here and kill this Executioner because I don't like Executioners, and I've been saving this specifically for an Executioner, so enjoy. And when you know it, another one. Okay, plate armor? What are you doing here? Take a hike. Alright. Oh, no, he got under me somehow. Okay. Is this the adventurer, perhaps? Perchance, have we come across a fateful encounter? It is. Yeah, dude, we're getting, like, the minimum amount of doors you can go in, which is fine. We're handling it. Also, it's my nemesis, so I'm going into locked-in mode. Forgive me while I lock in. If you get hit by this attack, it hurts so fucking bad. Never let her hit you with those 3 arrows. Like, most of her attacks hurt extremely badly, though. Like that. Don't let her do that. Okay, that went well. We'll accept those results. Not getting very lucky on the bone shards on the way out here. What am I doing here? I think I'm gonna go into damage percent because we are a little low, and I'd like to be decently high here. It will get higher once we get our treasure plus, if that's the route I go, which is looking pretty likely at this point. Like, we will get a humongous collection as our boost. Yeah, just put that guy up. Get out of here, bozo. Demon Hunter, Shmeemon Hunter, dude. Am I right, guys? I'm right. Don't even say I'm wrong. Bone shards. Go ahead and cast your shit, man. Cast your shit too. The Reckoning. Cast Yo Shit 3. Caster's Revenge? What? Oh, it's over here. What am I doing? Cast Yo Shit 4. The Squeakquel. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that again. You guys get the idea. He's casting his shit. I'm letting him. And there's a endless amount of sequels to the movie. Thank you. Damn, that was a lot of bone shards. How very generous. What the? Why is the fucking shop here already? Wow, this is like insane low roll on the doors. I can't even believe what's happening. We really gotta fix our pedestals up. Or at least our pedestal. Holding out for a hero on these items here, but one more. Alright, let's see here. Our treasure pedestal's fine. Really, I guess I could just buy courage. Courage is good. We'll get courage 4. That sounds sweet to me. I'll take it. Gravedigger. Get in there. Gravedigger. Why are there no graves here? My god. What are you doing, man? Alright, you've lived long enough, man. You are a thorn in my side, and I will not take this anymore. I think physical amp here would be good. Magic amp I kind of am hoping for, so my my magic damage is a little less pathetic. There we go. That's pretty fucking good. Pretty big boost if you saw. Not too shabby. So now our Gravedigger, who was already doing decent damage, is going to be doing better damage. This is a lot less Davy focused now, and kind of focus on both of them. Ah! Oh, thank you, Harabong. I wasn't even thinking about that. Pushed his ass out the way. Alright, can we not get OCD shredded by the Davy lightning? Okay, that guy has OCD on him now. We're gonna get more OCD damage. Sick. That's what's up. That's what it's all about, baby. Rise and grind. I'm out here to lose all my HP to OCD. Oh, don't do it! Alright. My HP value could be better going into this this Joan fight, but I think we're strong enough to overcome. Man, I do not like this OCD. Yeah, I'm getting shredded by it. But coming soon, it won't even be a thing anymore. Once we beat Joan here, OCD is just a strict benefit. And we handled it decently well. You know, these two skulls are definitely not the best at dealing with OCD. But with the boots that we got, we were able to manage the issue fairly easily. I'll accept the results. I took on the risks, I reaped the rewards. It is what it is. I just have to take this Joan seriously. I can't take her lightly like I sometimes do with Joan. Because she could absolutely cook me here and there'd be shit all I can do about it. So. Yeah, I continue to see OCD in this fight being a bit of an issue. Okay, we dealt with that one, so maybe not now, actually. Maybe it'll be fine. Alright, we're good. Okay, we're good with phase 1 and dealing with OCD. I don't think OCD's going to be a problem now, but... like I said, treat Joan seriously. I'm not trying to get out of here quickly. I'm just trying to get out of here. I'll take that. Good positioning for me there. Okay, this should kill her as long as she doesn't move. All right, good. Getting out of Joan's all that mattered to me there. And we got out, so I'm happy. Give me a good item here, though, to make up for the hard fight. Orbs. Orbs would actually be a decent last-second addition to more even up the damage. Could get rid of the boots here, and I'd actually be okay with that. Because they're not going to be useful anymore. You know what? That sounds good to me, actually. Boots can go. We'll have orbs. We'll get wisdom too. And that's going to boost my magic damage even more. I think we can get 1,000 now. And Withered Hand is actually acceptable, so we'll take it. Not too bad, actually. I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I'll continue to scale my damage up here. We don't need all our max HP for this fight coming up. We could also buy food if we really want to. 216 seems like especially no omen. It's like 216 is completely fine. Did I really just take more OCD? I guess that's from... Oh my god, look at my money. I didn't realize I had that much money, actually. My my item slots and my pedestals are good. Basically, what we're hoping here is for like a good treasure item. That's all I really care about, though. Invisible knife, though. Oh, no, I need this. This will be the item we get rid of, I suppose. Everything here is building towards something pretty important. I guess we could get rid of this. It's like kind of the same, right? Because we don't have either of these inscriptions. Like, how much do I value the 75 damage % versus an invisible knife? I mean, objectively speaking, the invisible knife is better. But I'll not take it for the people, because I'm a people person. That's me, the people pleaser. Anyway, here's my kit. If you need to read an item and find out what it does, you can roll over the items, or you can pause as I roll over the items. Here I go. The kit is good, and it's only going to get better. Like, we got good damage % here. We're going to get even better damage % here. We're going to be sitting pretty once we get Treasure Plus. Which we're already sitting pretty. But we'll be sitting even prettier. Shocker. That's a thing that can happen. So for as low of a amount of doors I've gone into on this run, all of my resources ended up being pretty decent. Like, good amount of bone shards, good amount of money we could obtain, and we spin it well in our shops. So, like, you know, like I said, having a low roll door count is like by far the worst thing that can happen to a skull run, but you can overcome it just by knowing how to build around it. Treasure, fort, and gold % gain are the key things there, and if you know what you're doing, you can still get fucked over because it's like in the hands of RNG at that point, but every skull run is in the hands of RNG. So like, you're just mitigating RNG factors that could lead you to lose. And it all turns out a-okay in the end, right guys? Probably should be casting Macbeth more than I am King Lear here because we don't have my usual preferred invisible knife that I was offered at the last second and refused because, like I said, people pleaser. Alright, not too bad. I think I took a hit there at the very end, but we have a lot of HP, so we're not too scared about losing some HP. We got a lot of resources to work with here in terms of our max HP. So I'm not scared, and you shouldn't be either. Here's why. 2-hour video essay. Oh! Ignore that very scared sound I just made. I'm not scared. Don't get it twisted. I'm not scared. Never have I been scared in my entire life, actually. They call me the world's least afraid man. Can't even see what's happening on the screen, man. Oh! Just don't get siphoned, man. Alright, good stuff. Now is where we really explode in power. Because we already got through that. Potentially the hardest fight remaining on this run, as long as I play my cards right. Because the rest of this, once we get our enhanced inscription here, and we get like our Giga Amp and our Giga Stat gain thanks to Collection Desire, as well as our Goblet, it's going to be, or I guess I should say Chalice, because that's what it's called. I always call it Goblet, though. But we already have a Goblet, so that might get confusing. I could also take the sword here, but these days I prefer taking the Chalice, because I just find it to be better. But if you were unaware, somehow, because you should be aware, Treasure Plus is obscenely overpowered. It offers you 3 items that you can take at the end of your run. They're all really, really strong. I'll briefly read them here. Increased number of all owned inscriptions by 1. So all of these 1-tier inscriptions will turn into 2-tier, which will enhance my Collection Desire. Turn these into 3s and this into a 4. This into a 5, which will... Actually, I think we'll be at 6 here. But that's not the important part. Attacking an enemy unleashes King's Blow, dealing damage according to the higher attack power between physical and magic. So basically it gives you a Fulgent Dawn Blast, cooldown 15, which is way faster than Fulgent. This increases the number you guys are, increases all owned inscriptions by 1, increase skill cooldown, speed, attack speed, and movement speed by 45%. Upon using a skill, regain 75% of that skill's cooldown and increases attack speed and movement speed by 45% for 10 seconds. So... really, really good for skill spam builds, which we are. So we'll be taking that. And then this one is like the new player friendly one. If you're not confident in your ability to beat Dark Skull, this is the one for you. Increases number of all inscriptions by 1. Increases swap cooldown speed by 30%. Upon being hit, nullify damage and become invincible for 5 seconds. Which we don't care about because I know what I'm doing. But if you don't know what you're doing, that's really good. And yes, we are 1,000. My magic is higher than my physical, you say. That's interesting. It won't be when we get Treasure 4 or Courage 4 activated, but that is pretty funny that this ended up being... I kind of saw it coming. It's because of the magic amp we got from the spokesman, basically. Alright, I will be locking in a little bit here, even though I'm very confident in my victory. I do not... We also might have lost duel here, actually, but that doesn't really matter. It might be on that dummy over there. Either way, I'm locking in because I don't want to fuck up another perfectly winnable run like I did the other day. By being a bozo like I did the last time. Ain't happening. Oh, he's already doing the thing. Okay. Good stuff, man. Dark Skull, you're killing it today, buddy. Brother, this is your day. Seize it. Ease. Really shouldn't be this confident, but I am. What can I say? I got that dog in me. Watch this, guys. You want to see something reckless and stupid? Actually, I'm not going to do it. I changed my mind. I was about to, though. I really was. I was about to charge in and place down some of my summons while he was standing there. But I changed my mind because I don't want to be fucking stupid today. Okay, well, I guess we're seeing the Giga ult here because I can't stop myself from doing damage right now. I don't think we can kill him quickly enough, so... we'll just get him as low as we can. We're not really concerned here, though. I think even if I were to get hit by this Giga ult, I would live. I very rarely get hit by it anymore, though. Happened the other day, though. Easy peasy, and guess what? It's Tibia time. You guys knew it. I knew it. We all knew it. Tibia. Tibia life. Tibia existence. Tibia universe. Tibia multiverse. Tibia everything. Our very DNA is Tibia. And I'll say this. Just about every single one of you, you got a Tibia in you. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty deep, huh? Pillars, sure, you can summon them. I don't care. No cope, real. I'm not concerned. In fact, I would have maybe let you off the hook a little easier if you didn't summon him. It's that kind of run, Alexander. You ain't gonna be having a good time, my friend. It's just that simple. Your days are numbered. Yeah, keep spawning stuff. It's cute. It really is cute. Get our Tibia up here. We want to make sure we keep these at like a decently close amount of HP. Like, we're good now, though. I don't have to worry about this because we can just Tibia up here and kill him very quickly. Yep. Classic shit going on right now, guys. Oh my god. Chill out, game. Oh god. Okay, relax. He's already dead. That's just the power of Treasure Plus in the palm of your hands. We don't even need an invisible knife. But imagine if I had it, guys. Imagine if I had that invisible knife right now. They'd be so unbelievably dead. It'd be like crazy. But I didn't take it for the people. Nice try, idiot. What'd that accomplish? What's so funny, anyway? You didn't even do anything. I really would love to have the wheel in this victory screen. Let's get it. Let's immediately swap when we pass. Ugh! I think we got the wheel there, maybe. There he is. That's my boy. GG's. Yeah, man. Good stuff. Really a good palate cleanser after the little bone run, and I'm me fucking that up. But it's a palate cleanser for me because I hate losing. But yeah, hopefully you guys got something out of that. Just a good run across the board despite the setbacks, the low roll door count, the not even low. I think that's like the minimum amount of doors you can go in, straight up. But you know, I don't know. We got lucky in the shops. That's really all it comes down to. Not even profoundly lucky, though. Like, we definitely got lucky with the olive tree cudgel, for sure. But all this other stuff, like this is a rare item, this is a rare item, rare. Legendary that we got from the Dark Quartz pedestal, unique, rare. Like none of this is like super insanely lucky. Like you pretty much see orbs on almost every single run because the Joan chest almost always drops it. So it's like none of this is particularly lucky except for the Olive Tree Cudgel. Oh, and also Davy Jones, of course. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the run. Making lemonade out of lemons is kind of what you have to do with low roll doors, and we did that here today in a pretty good way, and I'm happy with it. So as long as I end a run happy, that's enough for me to pat myself on the back and say another day done, which means I'm done here. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.